Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Greatest. For more information on any of the people listed, check the description below. And if you think you can think of someone even greater, let us know in the comments. In this episode, we will discuss Cleopatra VII, last active ruler of ancient Egypt. Some believe that she was the greatest Egyptian ruler of all time. Cleopatra was born on July 69th BC in the city of Alexandria, which was, at that time, the capital of Ptolemaic Egypt, a kingdom in northeastern Africa on the eastern shore of the Mediterranean. Her father, Ptolemy XII, became king at the age of 14 after the death of his father, Ptolemy XI. At the age of 18, Cleopatra married her brother, Ptolemy XIII, who had become king after their father's death. However, he proved to be a weak ruler, and she effectively ruled as regent for the first few years of their marriage. But later, he became increasingly paranoid and isolated. He began to persecute those that were loyal to Cleopatra, including her mother, Cleopatra V, Tryphena. When Cleopatra V died, allegedly Ptolemy XIII ordered that her remains be thrown into the sea. Enraged by this, Cleopatra had her husband murdered while he was asleep and took the throne for herself, ruling as Pharaoh of Egypt from 51 to 30 BC. During her reign, she worked hard to restore the glory of Egypt. She built magnificent monuments and restored the temples of the gods. She also went to war against the kingdom of Syria and recovered El Arish, which had been occupied by that kingdom. She was the first Egyptian ruler to set foot in the city of Jerusalem, where she is said to have been greeted as a liberator. But unfortunately, most of Cleopatra's reign was taken up by wars against Rome. When Julius Caesar came to Alexandria in 48 BC, Cleopatra helped him defeat Pompey the Great, who had come to the city with his army. As a reward for helping Caesar, Cleopatra received the title of Queen of Kings. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra formed an alliance with Mark Antony, one of Caesar's heirs. She bore him 2 children, and with him she ruled over Egypt for 6 years. However, by 37 BC, Antony had lost favor with Octavian, the other Caesar's heir, and was forced to flee to Alexandria. Octavian then declared war on Cleopatra and sent his fleet to besiege the city. During the siege, Cleopatra and Mark Antony committed suicide rather than surrender. When Octavian entered the city, he found Cleopatra's 8-year-old son, Caesarion, and made him the ruler of Egypt under the title of Pharaoh. But within a year, he too was executed by order of Octavian. Cleopatra is often portrayed in popular culture as having been exceptionally beautiful. However, there is no evidence for this. The only descriptions we have of what she looked like are from Roman sources who were clearly biased against her. In fact, we don't even know if Cleopatra was Egyptian. Most of her ancestors were Greek, and it was the Greek language that was spoken in the royal court of Alexandria. Cleopatra knew many languages, including Egyptian, but she probably never learned to speak it fluently. So although Cleopatra is considered a great Egyptian ruler, she was really a Greek queen who ruled over Egypt. What made Cleopatra such a great leader was her intelligence and political cunning. She knew how to play the game of politics better than any of her contemporaries. She was also an excellent diplomat and was able to form alliances with some of the most powerful men in the ancient world, including Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. It was her ability to forge these alliances that allowed her to keep Egypt independent for as long as she did. In a world of men, Cleopatra was a true queen. Who could be the greatest woman ever? There are many possible candidates. Helen of Troy for her beauty, which launched 1,000 ships. Joan of Arc for her military prowess and leadership. Catherine the Great for her intelligence and political skills. Eleanor of Aquitaine for her wit and charm. But ultimately, the choice is yours. Who do you think deserves the title? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. We hope you learned something new, and we hope you'll join us next time for more stories of the most amazing people in history.